Now, there's a specific old Patrick setup here.
Yes, that's right, Amy. And the group calls themselves Below 100. They go all around the nation trying to lower the number of police deaths to, you guessed it, under 100, stopping at the sheriff's office today to work with Bay County's finest.
The last 2 years, 2014 and 2013, in Florida, 10 of your brothers and sisters have died in the line of duty.
And if you ask Below 100, that's 10 too many. This organization realizes a terrible truth. Dozens upon dozens of officers are dying in the line of duty.
That's a sobering fact that every year this country loses over 100 police officers.
And it's been that way since the 40s. But Below 100 is pulling out all the stops to change that. They began in 2011 when 171 officers were killed, and they've seen that number fall as low as 102 in 2013. And they're not going to stop until that number is back into the double digits. Sheriff Frank McKeithen and Major Tommy Ford realized the urgency as well.
Some statistics we've been looking at lately is that since 2001, the number of law enforcement deaths in the United States are approaching that of U.S. soldier deaths in Afghanistan. So it is a serious issue.
Now, one of the big things he's talking about today is that complacency kills, and to fix that, he's reinforcing 3 safe behaviors. That's wearing your body armor, watch your speeds while you're driving, and of course, wearing your seatbelt.
So if we do that 100% of the time, Below 100 believes that we would come in at least close to 100 or under 100 every year.
Because although it's still very important to get the bad guy, the notion of officer safety shouldn't be thrown out of the window. Practicing safe behavior so our country's protectors can go home at the end of the day.
We still remember the officers that have lost their lives in the line of duty every day, and it really hurts us when that happens. But I do think that it can serve as a learning.
How about hiding the cars at your house?
Continue to hold their training at the Bay County.
How about hiding the cars at your house? I see them all over the place.
With jury selection completed, witness testimony begins in the manslaughter trial of a Bay County man. This is video from the crime scene in July last year. 24-year-old Randy Jackson is charged in connection to the shooting death of 23-year-old Ryan Jackson after a drug deal turned violent. The Bay County Clerk of Court's office says Monday the jury was selected, and today opening statements started. The jury heard witness testimony along with listening to Jackson's interrogation. Jackson faces 4 felony charges. News 13 will keep you updated as this case continues.
7 years later, authorities are renewing their efforts to find answers in the disappearance of an Alabama woman on Panama City Beach. On January 27, 2008, Pamela Biggers disappeared from the La Quinta Inn on Thomas Drive. She was 52 years old at the time. Biggers, who was visiting from Hueytown, Alabama, was last seen going into her room at 7 p.m. Bay County Sheriff's deputies say it appeared her bed had not been slept in and her belongings were still in the room, including her purse and cell phone. Her family told authorities she has a medical condition that causes her to become disoriented. Biggers has gray hair, green eyes, stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. Former Panama City Beach Police Chief Lee Sullivan has been investigating cold cases in Bay County, and that includes Biggers.
Yeah, what's the payoff on it?
Information. Call the Bay County Sheriff's Office at 747-4700.
Bay District Schools give 2 former teachers a warm welcome.
Gee, I wonder what the payoff is. What is the bribery fee? What is the extortion fee that the Sheriff's Department and the cops are going to get on Pamela, $BIGGER? How about my case of where I had somebody pull a knife out on me, and yet they've yet to do anything about that? And then as far as protecting the cops, why do they park their cars out where people can see them at their home? Why don't they take a tarp and cover up their car? You would think that they would want to safeguard their family. Why do they allow that? Or is that because then they know that they're going to have a crime-free area around their house and they don't give a shit about anybody else? I'm just trying to figure this out. How stupid can somebody be to put a target on themselves? This so-called lower 100 thing or whatever the hell it's called? I wonder what kind of scam that is. Cops are so stupid they can't even figure out to cover up their own vehicle when they go home or take home vehicle? What the hell is that? Anyways, this is jimbikeman here, reporting from Bay County, Florida is now Gay County, Florida. And oh, by the way, the cops, I'm sure the reason why they have their cars out there, because then they don't hear the boom cars that are going up and down the road. They don't give a shit about anybody else. I'd like them to prove me wrong. So anyway, this is my 2 cents right there. Jimbikeman. Bay County is now Gay County, Florida, where it's okay for a man to suck on another man, and when he swallows whatever's a part of a man, it creates brain damage. That's the reason why I can't think of a better way to destroy a country than introduce homosexuality, weaken and destroy the military, make it to where kids can't even know how to even attract a mate, make it to where kids can't even know what it is to have a chance,